Okay, what's up, YouTube? Pacey Lake Show coming at you again one more time. About to give you another video. Remember to leave a like, remember to share, remember to subscribe. Also, turn on notifications. Check out my other videos. I'll be putting out a lot more content. So, just want to talk about this topic, this news that I'm reading right now on CBS Sports regarding Jontay Porter. Now, Jontay Porter is the brother of Denver Nuggets star Michael Porter Jr. He plays for the Toronto Raptors. And there's been an investigation going on Jontay Porter's activities where it relates to sports betting. Now, the NBA have uncovered a whole lot of things regarding this dude, and they actually issued a lifetime ban. And this news is coming out today from CBS Sports. So, the dude is 24 years old. You know, he is, as I said, the younger brother of Michael Porter Jr. He went undrafted in 2019, but he made his debut with the Memphis Grizzlies. So obviously, this is a guy that's been in the league for a little bit. Obviously, not as good as his brother Michael Porter Jr. because he wasn't even drafted, but he did make a career for himself in the NBA. Now, there's a few things that the league is saying based on their investigation, based on what they found in their investigation. So I'm just going to read a part of this article from CBS Sports. So it's saying the league's report concluded that prior to the Raptors game against the Sacramento Kings on March 20, Porter disclosed confidential information about his own health status to someone he knew was a bettor. Another bettor then wagered $80,000 on a parlay bet that would have won $1.1 million if Porter hit the under on his play props, right? Porter subsequently removed himself from the game after less than 3 minutes due to illness. So the league is saying that he reportedly discloses his health status to a bettor, somebody that was that he knew was a bettor, right? And then another bettor wagered $80,000 on a parlay bet. Now, I don't really know much about sports betting. I'm not a gambler myself. I don't gamble. You know, I always hear the over and under and all this stuff. I don't know about none of that stuff, man. I don't gamble. I stay far from gambling, you know, because gambling is a dangerous thing. It's addictive. It's like a drug, you know. And I do know that modern day, obviously, what's going on in today's world with social media and everything, the internet and everything, sports betting and gambling has risen to a crazy popularity. Like, I mean, everybody's sports betting nowadays. There's so much hype around sports betting. I mean, sports betting have become such a part of our culture in today's world. I mean, you have people literally quitting their jobs saying that they're going to do sports betting. Right? You have people literally that quit their jobs to go do sports betting, right? I mean, that's how popular sports betting have become in today's day and age. And, you know, obviously you have players, you know, as you can see, Jontay Porter was investigated. And we don't know if there's other players, because the league is also saying, and this article is pointing out, that the league will be, you know, there may be some further, there's going to be further investigation that the league is going to be doing on this situation, and there may be more news coming out about other dudes potentially being involved in this sort of thing. I mean, obviously, we do know it's Michael Porter's brother, so does he have any connection to this? Like, you know the NBA gonna be looking at him, obviously. So, yeah, man. But the article, you know, goes on to say, due to unusual activity, the bet was frozen and never paid out, right? So it was unusual. The casino that he betted on, or whatever site he betted on, however it went, right? Because it was unusual, the company that was responsible for paying out, they decided not to pay out, right? And they froze the money because the bet seemed unusual, right? And then the licensed sports betting operators brought the suspicion, you know, to the NBA, right? Or the suspicious bets to the NBA, which sparked a league investigation, right? So they obviously saw some unusual activity with this bet. They was like, what the hell is going on? The dude betted $80,000 and was gonna get paid out 1.1 million, which was very unusual. Like how the hell, what I'm saying? So they reported it to the league, or they froze the money, reported it to the league, and then the league obviously started the investigation, and they found a lot of these things. So the article even goes on to say that over the last few weeks, the league also found that Porter placed at least 13 bets on NBA games using an associate's online betting account from January through March of 2024. All told, Porter wagered $54,094 and received $76,059, resulting in a net winning of $21,965. Right? It said none of these bets involved games in which Porter was playing. However, 3 of them involved the rafters in a multi-game parlay parlay bets, including one in which Porter picked the rafters to lose. Of the latter three wagers, none were successful. So obviously, crazy stuff, man. Just crazy news, devastating news. Obviously for Michael Porter Jr. This man was banned for life. This man was banned for life from the NBA. I mean, he no longer has a career. He will never be able to play in the NBA again. I mean, and the NBA even said that they're gonna be reporting the results of their findings to the FBI, the federal investigators. So, this could even go further. This could actually be prosecuted as a crime. So this, obviously the federal, the FBI might actually, this might actually be a criminal act. So we see how that goes, man. But I mean, this is crazy, man. And obviously the Lakers about to play the Nuggets. We know that Michael Porter Jr. is a huge part of their success. How will this affect him? Like, how will this affect his game? Will this affect him at all? We shall see. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. But I mean, the sports betting thing has gotten crazy. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the NBA that's doing this kind of stuff, and the NBA, they're investigating, man. They're definitely, doing their rounds and going through to see who else is involved in this sort of stuff. Because the article even said it, man. It said the NBA investigation remains open and may result in future findings. So the NBA, they're still looking to see if there's other guys that's in connection. You don't know if guys gonna be snitching. So it's pretty crazy, man. Like, we might see some more names come out that was involved in this sort of stuff, right? In this sports betting, as I said, sports gambling betting has become so popular. People literally quit their jobs to say they're gonna do sports betting, man. It's ridiculous, bro. What I'm saying? That thing is such an addiction. It's crazy. It's a drug, man. It's a drug, and like, it's gotten so popular in today's society. Everybody's doing it now. It's become such a huge thing, and it's like it's starting to creep into the NBA. You have guys that are sports betting, that are betting on games in the NBA, which is not allowed. Right? You're not allowed to bet on NBA games if you're an NBA player, or at least you're not allowed to bet on the games that you play, or something like that. I'm not sure. I think you're allowed to bet, but I don't know. I don't know the extent to which you are allowed to bet. As I said, I don't know much about sports gambling, so I definitely don't think you're allowed to bet on the games that you play in. But you probably can bet on other games. But there's obviously things that, as an NBA player, information you could be privy to that other people ain't, and that could definitely cause things to go down, like crazy unusual activity to take place, and then it could lead to stuff like this. But let me know what you guys think. This is crazy news. A man banned for life from the NBA for sports betting, sports gambling. Man, that is crazy. I mean, that is really crazy. But let me know what you guys think. Have a great day. Peace, Lakers. So signing out. Peace.